Right then. First things first, you've been away in Portugal, so just tell us a bit about the thinking behind that and why you maybe felt it was a good idea to take the squad away for a few days.
Yeah, I think the gap between our semi-final second leg and now the playoff final was too big for me to stay the whole time here in Huddersfield, and I thought it is a good idea to bring the group for a few days away. And we had very good experience when we brought the whole group, families, childs, women, missuses, all together into a training camp where we had training in the morning and the afternoon was off, where we are able to come together. And even in the off time, you've seen the great togetherness this group has. Not only the players, the whole group. They spend more or less the whole period together, even when they are able to do something separate. And I think we did the best out of it. We had some good conditions. The pitch was immediately at the hotel. And now we are back. Now we really can feel the excitement in the city. And this excitement will develop and will not drop. And maybe if you are too long into this excitement area, maybe it drops at the end of this 12 or 13 days which we had.
We understand that Casey Palmer came and joined you out in Portugal. Is he fit again, and potentially could he feature at Wembley on Monday?
He is as fit as he can be after nearly 4 months where he was out, and now he's back in our group, so he looked good as he can after this long period where he was out. And I'm happy that he is back in the group, and the whole group is happy that he's back.
And how's Elias Kachunga? We saw him go off towards the end of the second leg at Hillsborough. Is he fit again?
I think so, that he will be fit. So he works individually at the minute as well. Kacha is such a strong fitness guy. He played so many minutes. If he is able to train on Sunday with the group without any issues, he is ready. So at the minute, he doesn't need training. He had so many minutes in his leg. We only have to make sure that he has no issues and that he is healthy.
And how's the rest of the squad? Everybody else fit given the long-term injuries?
Yeah, we were with the whole group together, no further issues. After this 120 minutes against Sheffield, of course, there were a lot of tired legs, but now after this training camp in Portugal and the training today, where we will be back on the grass, everybody is available and ready to go.
So off to Wembley then. It's going to be Reading. Are you surprised that it's Reading that are going to be your opponents?
Surprised, I think everybody expected Fulham and Sheffield in the final. So there were a lot of statements before the semi-finals about momentum, about form or whatever, and I think it is another example where you can where we have proven Reading and we that experience and what happens in the past is irrelevant. It's only about the moment, and I think in this moment Reading and we deserve to be in the final. They did a great job against Fulham, like we did against Sheffield, and maybe the pundits, and as we especially in Huddersfield know, and not all the pundits are right, thought Sheffield against Fulham will be the final, and now it's Reading against Huddersfield, and from our point of view we are very happy to be there.
It's been 2 very close games between the two sides, 1-0 victory apiece. Are you expecting it to be equally close at Wembley?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've seen that both semi-finals were very tight as well. I don't think that this will be different on Monday in Wembley. I think both games were good games which we played against. The result, maybe 1-0, one time for Reading, one time for us, wasn't the right one. It could be 3-2 or 2-1 as well without problem. And I think there will be no secrets between us and Reading. So we know everything what we have to know about Reading, that they sometimes as well change their formation from 4-3-3 to 3-5-2. We will be prepared. They know more or less everything about us. I played some friendlies with Dortmund's second team against Jaap Stam when he was the assistant manager of Ajax second team. So we know each other. At the end, I think it's very important for us to do what we've done in the past, to be focused on ourselves, to be concentrate on ourselves, to trust and believe in what we are doing, to stick in what we've done so far, and not to have too many thoughts about the opponent or different occasions which we will have, different circumstances. We have to make us independent from all of this. I have the feeling that nearly everybody, not only in this town, maybe in England, even in Europe, hopes that this fairy tale now comes to an happy end. Even if, only if you are a Reading supporter, maybe not, but everybody else hopes that this will have now a happy end, what we started 10 months ago. And at the end, I think after what happens with Leicester in the last season, this is now a second fairy tale in a row in British football, and we are part of it, we are aware about it, and of course now we like to get it over the line.
How proud will you be then to lead this team out at Wembley on Monday?
Yeah, it's an honor for me, of course, and I'm proud to be part of this Terriers group who will be in Wolfed on Monday at 3 o'clock, and I think this group totally deserved it for what they've done so far in this season, and now they know this is maybe a once in a lifetime chance for our players. Usually a Huddersfield Town player will not get an offer from a Premier League club. Usually a Huddersfield Town player has no chance to be involved in the Premier League, and now they have the chance, a real chance. So 10 months ago maybe it was a vision. I like to speak more about visions than dreams, because visions there are steps you like to follow, you like to do to come to this vision, to make this vision true. In a dream you wake up and you don't know why it happens. And I think for me personally, around Christmas it was that this vision changed to a real chance, and now it changed from a real chance to reality, and reality is we are in the final and one step away from the Premier League, and this reality now we like to bring to a positive end.
Finally, for me, it looks as though the Huddersfield Town allocation for Wembley will be sold out. There is huge buzz around the town, everybody's so behind you. How much do you want to do this for the fans as much as everybody involved in the club?
Yeah, I think this is more or less what I personally have in my head, how big this game is for every employer of Huddersfield Town who invested so much. It starts from the groundsman, kitchen, medical department, commercial department, press department. So 10 months, these people work their socks off over 24/7, and the whole city, all the supporters, our chairman, they really invested so much in the last 10 months, and it would be nice to bring it over the line for all these people.
One more game.
One more game.